Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're well. Today I'm going to tell you 10 things that were culture shock to me when I arrived here in England 9.5 years ago. So I do want to mention that this is just my experience. So the first thing that shocked me was the zebra crossings, because here when you are on a zebra crossing the cars would stop for you to cross, but in Bulgaria that's rarely the case. The second thing is similar to the first one, and is that English people tend to follow the rules to the T. So for example, when people are on crossroads, they wait for the green lights in order to cross. But in Bulgaria, even if it's red and there are cars coming and you get the chance to cross, then we would cross in Bulgaria. So we are always on the move there. So obviously that's a good thing here, that people wait for the green light, because obviously you don't risk your life. So the third thing is that English people drink their teas with milk. So in Bulgaria nobody drinks their tea with milk, so that was so strange to me when I came here, but I'm like very used to it now. So the fourth thing was the thing that shocked me the most, and it's the fact that here the faucets for the water are two separate faucets for cold and hot water. In Bulgaria they're mixed, so like I don't even understand why here that's the case with the separate faucets, and I'm still like not completely used to this, but it is what it is, like it's everywhere. So yeah. So the fifth thing is that driving here is on the opposite side than in Bulgaria and I think most of the rest of Europe. And obviously the steering wheels are on the opposite side too. So the sixth thing is that here nobody refrigerates their eggs. So when you go to like a supermarket, you can see that the eggs are sold next to the bread. And in Bulgaria we do keep our eggs in the fridge. I think that's the case because here in England a different way of cleaning the eggs is used than in Bulgaria. So the seventh thing is the recycling. So English people take their recycling very seriously. So there are separate recycling bins for like glass and kitchen waste, plastic. And in Bulgaria, in terms of recycling, we are not as good as here, but I think things in Bulgaria have been changing and we are getting better in that. So the eighth thing is that people here in England smoke much less than in Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, like a lot of people smoke. I think we are on the second place after Greece in terms of percentage of population who smoke. I think for England, I've checked like one statistic, I'll link it down below. I think the percentage was 12% of the UK population smokes, and for Bulgaria I think it's 38%. Obviously that's a good thing that much less people smoke here in England, because I really don't like when somebody smokes around me. The ninth thing is that the power outlets need to be switched on in order to work. In Bulgaria we don't have that at all. That was quite strange to me when I came here. I think switching on and off it's good, because obviously prevents kids from putting things in the power outlets and getting electrocuted. And the 10th and final thing is quite obvious, and that's the language, because the Bulgarian language is quite different than the English language. We use different alphabet than the English one. Our language is similar to, in the alphabet, to the Russian language, so you get the idea of the difference, I hope. So yeah guys, these are the top 10 culture shocks that I've experienced when I first came here in the UK. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.